Hey, execute. If you need anybody running production at the next 9 ETS,
Yeah.
John is available. Here's a resume of all that he does.
Just send in that one clip. Boom.
Just crashing over. No, wait, I got it this time.
It hasn't worked for so long, Hydrolus. It's not even funny. All right, Mr. Hogan, Mr. NY John, Mr. Big Apple player.
Go.
Keep going, John.
I know. I was pausing for dramatic effect. Welcome to the lightning round. You've seen the 40 episodes that preceded this one, so I will not bore you with the details. For those of us in chat who are joining us for the first time, I will tell you that the lightning round is this. It is 10 questions coming at you lightning fast that you must answer as quickly as humanly possible. They will take you to the brink and back, and then there once more. They are physically, mentally exhausting. You will pray for forgiveness. You will receive none. Mr. NY John, are you ready for the lightning round?
I guess. Let's go for it.
Love that confidence. I asked you before the show if you were a sports fan. You replied yes. You listed off some of your favorite teams. The one that struck my fancy, of course, was your favorite hockey team. I do like both the New York teams. Not a lot, but I do respect them in the grand scheme of things. Definitely an Islanders fan from time to time because they lose constantly to my Montreal Canadiens. But I want to know currently, who is your favorite New York Islander?
That's a very easy question, John. It is Martin. Matt Martin, of course, he's a phenomenal player, a really high energy player off of the bench. He hits more people than anyone else in the league in the past couple of years, and he really does rally the team effectively in the games. I know he isn't the highest skill player like John Tavares is, but I feel like in terms of what he provides to the squad, it is invaluable, and he really is one of the younger players, but still fulfills this kind of captain role in terms of getting people ready. He's the last man out of the locker room, being able to get everyone energized and stuff as well. So he is my favorite player, hands down.
That was the most detailed response I could have imagined. That was fantastic. 2 points. I'm thoroughly impressed. People are always like, hockey.
I'm a big fan. I was at all 3 home playoff games.
Oh,
and
nice.
They were really exciting, 2 of which went to overtime and we lost horribly, but 1 we won.
That's sick. That's sick. I'm very jealous. 2 points for that. 2 points. You're off to a very good start.
Good start.
Hydrolus asks, are you his agent? Question 2. New York, obviously famous for its delectable treats. Big eat city. I want to know the top 3 pizza joints in NYC.
Okay, there's Under the Bridge, which everyone knows is like one of the most famous pizza places. There's Arturo's Pizza, and I guess the third one I'd say is a personal favorite of mine. It's Anthony's Brick Oven Pizza. It's local to me, and it really is good.
I can't argue with that. I've only driven through New York. I did not stop for pizza, so I will give you a point for that. Anthony's Brick Oven Pizza. If you want to sponsor a Canadian show that has to do with esports, look no further.
Seriously, they could just sponsor me. I'll mail you guys a slice or something out of the pie. We'll call it even.
It better be hot. 15 minutes or it's free.
You guys set a time in Canada, so we'll make it somehow.
Question 3, also a foodie question, but this one has to do with LAN ETS. One of our production guys, Tony Tran, spent the entire weekend complaining about not being able to get poutine. He waited 3-4 months, maybe even a year, to get that poutine, and I don't think he ever made it there. So I want to know from you, you spent the weekend in Montreal, did you eat a poutine while attending LAN ETS?
No. That's an emphatic no. I ate whatever was available for free from the ETS staff, and it was wonderful. Did not have poutine.
Didn't poutine?
I think they had poutine at the...
They may have, but I didn't get it if they did. I didn't really look that much because we were casting a lot, and whenever food was ready, we'd have like 10 minutes to go run over, and I usually just pick those pre-made salads because you could just grab them and run. So it was just about convenience, really.
Fair enough. You don't want to get that like poutine stomach off of during a 6-hour cast.
Taking it back to the computer would be awkward, and then eating it while talking would be really difficult.
Sir, you are covered in gravy. Negative a point. You got to eat a poutine when you're in Montreal, regardless of why you're there. So let's see. 3. You're at 2. You're good. No, 2. You're at 2. Question 4. We always like to dip into the classic games, see how well versed you are in the library of amazing games that have been created through the annals of time. One of the newest technologies coming out right now, it's still in development. We're starting to see some more footage of it, and I'm quite excited for it, is the Oculus Rift. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Oculus Rift. It is a VR helmet, basically, that puts you inside the world. So it's like
It's like the
virtual reality, like goggles, basically. So I want to know, combining the newest technology with some of the oldest games, what is the classic game that should be ported to the Oculus Rift?
Oh man, that sounds really intense. Throwing your head in the middle of some game. I think some people are gonna have trauma and end up hurting themselves. But that aside, a classic game to be ported. How classic are we talking? First generation, like NES, or
You can go NES or
64?
SNES.
Okay, then we'll go with. This is a tough one. I'd say
Sonic?
NES. Oh my God, Ransom City.
River City Ransom?
Ransom.
River City Ransom.
What is
All
this
right.
game?
That game was so fun. You buy the triple kick early on, and you start beating up thugs. You could lift them up as well. It is amazing side-scrolling action.
That just sounds scary. I wouldn't want to be in like a real world type situation. I would want it as like fantasy based as I could possibly get.
Oh,
So
no,
that way,
you
when
wanna
I
be
took the
real
goggles
world.
off, I would be very separated from. Like if it was River City Ransom where I was beating up real people, and then I took the goggles off and I saw real people in the street, I'm not sure if I could differentiate between the two realities. Mega Man. Mega Man was the correct answer. No points awarded. Question number 5. I stated earlier that this is the 41st episode of Esports Canada TV, and I do like to give a bit of American trivia to our American guests. I was wrong when I stated that one more and we would be up to
44.
date, because there are 44 presidents. My bad. But since it's the 41st episode, I want to know who is the 41st president.
Oh, let's see.
Hands up. I don't want to see you Googling.
Well, Obama, Bush, Clinton, and Bush again. Is it
Bush
the first
again.
Bush?
Bush again is correct. Bush again. Papa Bush.
Papa Bush.
That's a point. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2,
You should
3.
keep score,
You're at
John.
4. You're at 4. You're at 4. I
I'll
got the
keep
score,
score.
Captain.
I'm not sure.
Similar sports question. Not entirely sports. The precursor to this, I need to know your favorite Dota 2 team.
Right now it's Rattlesnake Gaming. They're an Asian
Rattlesnake.
team.
Rattlesnake Gaming. Very well. You also stated you were a big Vikings fan, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, would you rather have the Vikings win the Super Bowl?
Vikings. They've never won the Super Bowl. Easiest question of my life.
All right. I just had to see if you were a bigger football fan or Dota fan, and now the
Oh,
truth
yeah.
comes out. You just lost so many casting gigs because you don't have the
Yeah.
passion.
Seriously.
The end to that was, or have Rattlesnake Gaming win
Win
TI3, but
Yeah.
you knew where that was going.
Yeah, it has to be the Vikings.
I'll give a point for that because you were sure.
Yeah.
You're at 5. Question 7. Valve has announced they're being sued over the name Dota. They can't use Defense of the Ancients anymore, even though no one actually calls it that. Dota needs a new acronym. What does DOTA now stand for?
Downright outrageous, tremendous, awesome.
2. 2. Is
Really
downright
tough because I didn't want to use defensive something.
is downright a hyphenated or just all one word?
We're making it one word.
All
We're just
right.
gonna merge it.
Downright. You're damn right. That's a good acronym. That's a point. Let's see. You're at 6.
Damn right, downright's good. I like it.
Question number 8. This is a good one. It's another would you rather.
Vikings.
Well, it's not really a would you rather. It's kind of a yes or no hypothetical. Would you take? It would be given to you that you would instantly become the best caster in the entire world. You would do all the major events, the international, everything. But in trade of that, Valve making you that best caster in the world would announce that because you're the best caster in the world, there will never ever be Half-Life 3. And everyone would know that the reason there's no Half-Life 3 is because you are the best caster in the world.
Okay. Could I, if I don't take this, am I still on my normal trajectory? Or am I just
Oh,
obsolete?
would he be allowed to become the greatest caster in the world of his
Yeah.
own, John?
Could I still have like that Ash Ketchum hope in me, or no?
If at any time you became the best caster in the world, Half-Life 3 would cease to
Just
exist, and
cancel.
people would know it was your fault.
So I could just be like a half decent caster. I'd have to like, I don't know, throw.
Well,
in
it
some
would be
fake made-up
subjective
words
to where
occasionally and-
if you got in the top 5, and there were people in the world who agreed that you were the best caster, if there were threads on the internet arguing for you being the best caster, Half-Life 3 would cease to exist.
Okay, I'm gonna preface this by saying I hope no one sees this, and when Half-Life 3 never comes out, just associated with me. But I actually have never played the Half-Life, so
Nor have I.
Kill
Nor
him.
have I actually,
Kill
but
him.
I know the popularity of Half-Life.
Yeah, I'd kill him. I'd be the best caster in the world.
Best caster in the world. That's dedication, my friend. I award you a point. The rest of the world praise for your death.
Yes, seriously.
That is 7. Thank you, Frank. That's very
You're
helpful.
welcome. Hey, no problem.
Question number 9. This is very topical. The NSA has just been outed as spying on the entire American population. I want to know, the NSA is spying on you constantly, watching you cast nonstop. What is that one embarrassing moment in a cast that you've done that you would want the NSA to delete forever?
Oh man, it's tough. Last night, I don't know if the NSA could delete this. If they can give me a rerun, maybe. I was casting, and I have this wireless headset, of course, and someone gave me a message, and they said in your chat, they were like 600 viewers or whatever. They said in your chat, people were just nonstop posting porn links, and I was like, oh no. But I tried to go on my computer and go to my chat, and I couldn't load it on either monitor or any variation of internet. So I had to go back, and in my back of my room I have a laptop. So while casting the picking stage, I'm laying on my bed, logging on and making someone a mod. So it was really a poor sequence that didn't start off the game really well for me. And then eventually they were able to get rid of these mysterious porn bandits that just decided to show up because they love Dota. But it was definitely.
I'd love if there was a co-caster at that point, or you had your mic muted where it was, hey John, someone's posting a bunch of porn links in the chat, and you just got up, went back to your bed, and opened up your laptop. Fantastic. Hilarious situation. That's a point for sure. You're at 8. You're at 8 out of a possible 9 right now. That is quite good, especially for an American on our show. Not to say that they typically don't do well, but I'm typically quite biased, where I make it extra difficult for them. Question number 10. I'm 80 years old, possibly Caucasian, possibly female. I've only ever played checkers and maybe some Old Maid. Explain Dota to me. I've never played a video game before. Explain Dota to me like I'm 80.
Okay, lady. Dota is a game. It's on a computer. It's essentially basketball, throwing a bunch of trees and try and kill each other. There you go.
I understand.
There's an arena. It's 5 versus 5. We number our roles similarly, and you just need trees and weapons. That's it. LeBron James would be like the tree and protector of Dota right now. I'd want him to be nerfed.
Oh man, that would have been a good question. You should have had him make certain players be a certain hero. That'd be an interesting one. Who would be Tiny? Big Baby Davis? No, Shaq used to be Tiny. Anyways, go on with the story.
No, that's fine. That was the final question.
Nice. What does he get? Does he get
I don't know. I feel like I would have broke a hip during that explanation. It seemed quite complicated. What is a computer? What are roles? No points awarded. You walk away with 8 points, which is a fantastic outing. That is enough. Let me check the full list of people who have participated in the past. Sort that. Collate. Top scores. Yes, that qualifies you for our Tournament of Champions at the end of the year for the Lightning Round, where we bring back our top performers throughout the year to face off in a battle to see who is the best Lightning Round participant. So congratulations.
Cool. I'll have to study up and practice to get ready for that.
Don't get ready too much. It's not actually a real thing.
I know, but I'm going to be here. We're going to host it just for me now.
He's going to make you host.
I'm going to be here.
Oh, now it's a thing.
Whenever I pull that joke, the person just usually says, "Oh, okay."
I've already booked it on my calendar.
Dear God, could you let us know when it is?
It's late September. Don't worry. You have time.
I'm very much ready for that. Thank you, John Hogan. You've been an excellent guest. You have a silver tongue. And I loved mashing tongues with you for the last hour. There's got to be a better way to say that.
Yeah, I don't think you said that right at all. That must be Eastern.
Think about it.
It's an Eastern thing.
Championships, you can say it better.